Today I'm taking you on a tour of this beautiful European-inspired, custom, brand new, modern home built by none other than Loudermilk Custom Homes in the heart of Chastain Park in Sandy Springs, Georgia. And it's got one of the nicest outdoor living spaces that I've seen in quite some time. Can't wait to show it to you. You're gonna wanna stick around for that. I'm Terence Richardson. I'm your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty. Join me as I explore this property, really as we explore this property from top to bottom. Property tour coming up right now. All right, let's get started with the property tour, shall we? So here we are at 5211 Powers Ferry Road, taking a look at this beautiful European-inspired custom luxury home. It's just recently finished by Loudermilk Custom Homes. It's a 5-bedroom, 6.5 bath, over 10,000 square feet of finished space. And if you've watched my channel before, if you've followed my videos, you'll see that this property has some similarities with the other Loudermilk property that I featured, but it's different. The one on Lake Forest and this property, while sharing some similarities, are different houses. So you'll see differences in the property. I'll point them out. So first and foremost, you're looking at a nice long drive that comes up. This drive here is all concrete. It's a 2+ acre lot. It's just about 2.06, I believe. Now, one of the other big differences between the two properties is as you go through this porte cochere, you've got a 5-car garage instead of a 4-car garage. So we're gonna explore this side first. I'm gonna take you through the garage just because this is completely separate. So I'm gonna show you the courtyard real quick. So you've got obviously 3 bays on this side and an additional 2 here. And then there's a door to the left that goes inside the property. But since we're here, let me show you this side. So it's got an unfinished space above the garage base that would be a perfect office. And it could be a lot of different things. I'm gonna have you tell me what you think it could be. But first and foremost, you have this space here. So we've got the epoxied floors. This would be a fantastic workshop, I think. And then the 3-car garage is on this side. Nice and wide. Got good electric service that comes in for electric vehicles. Just have to install the charging. And then through this door here, you have unfinished space above. Let's go check that out. Okay. Perfect spot for an office. Or, I mean, depending on how you finish it, maybe a guest suite. Because you have more space over here that could potentially be finished. And because the floor doesn't go, I mean, they have it cordoned off, but there's a world of possibilities here, as you can see. A kitchen, another bathroom. Now you have a detached suite from the house. I would also like to point out that there's no AC up here. It is extremely hot. I mean, when I say extremely hot, it's extremely hot. Why is that relevant? Why would I show you that in the video? Because I'm gonna show you something else a little bit later that is really impressive actually, with the rest of the attic space over the main portion of the house. Okay, let's take a look at the main house. So for those of you watching out of market, Atlanta is the city in the forest. So you've got all of these huge mature trees everywhere. They basically cover most of Atlanta. We're not a concrete jungle over here. So property stands out really nicely. I like the accent, the black accents against the white. Now the entrance is impressive. Love the, got the gas-fed lanterns on either side here. Huge front door, it's an M-Tech. Now all of the doors, they're a mix of M-Tech with restoration hardware. Let's step inside and show you this beautiful home. So I mentioned you're gonna see some similarities and you're gonna see some very big differences between these two properties. So this is a grand entrance foyer, 2-story foyer. Got the chandelier, nice double tray up there. Custom handrails. And that goes all the way down to a finished landing. Now this house does have an unfinished basement. I would like to point out, because I know that we're gonna get comments on it, that the builder has a design arm called Loudermilk Designs. And through Loudermilk Designs, people can work with the builder to finish out any kind of space they want to their exact needs, build to suit basically. So whether it's the unfinished basement, whether it's closet space, that option is available to anybody who purchases this home. So right off of the foyer, you have these French doors that lead into this room right here. Now, most of the rooms in the house have this visual comfort. It's like an LED ambient lighting that goes in that recess space. This would be a fantastic office. A really good size, right? Across from the office, you've got your dining room. So formal dining here. Really like that light fixture. I think it looks really good. And you see that recessed lighting with the LED that can, I believe, become any color you might want. You've got the speaker system. So there's some nice smart features in this home. You'll notice that the trim package, it's a 10-inch baseboard with a cap. They've got that throughout the whole property. Now the floors, you'll see these floors throughout most of the entire house. Now upstairs, you'll find some carpet, but throughout most of the home, these are basically ebony stained red oak floors. Site finished, really nice hardwoods. And then this opens up into this really big great room. Got the fireplace there, some built-ins on either side. It's a wide fireplace. It's a statement piece, right? Nice chandelier. And then that opens up to this kitchen. Now there are similarities between the two kitchens. This kitchen in this house and the one on Lake Forest. They both have the double islands. Kitchen designs are very similar. Got the built-ins on this side. Huge Sub-Zero refrigerator over here. And the appliances are a mix of Sub-Zero and Wolf. Got your double dishwashers. Huge 60-inch Wolf gas range and vent hood. Just another view of the kitchen and great room from this side. Fantastic house for entertaining. And these are quartz countertops. You see the tile backsplash. With this type of a configuration, it's nice and open, easy to entertain, right? Nice sunroom on this side. And you're getting glimpses of the outdoor living. We're gonna come back to that and take you over here first. So similar to the other house, you've got this space right here. You got butler's pantry on the way to the dining room. It's got a little sink, some refrigeration there. And then it also has a prep kitchen. Now it's a different configuration. This one, a little bit more of a galley that doesn't have an island, but it still has a lot of countertop space and everything you might need for a catering crew to come in and prep meals here while you focus on what you do best, which is probably entertaining guests, enjoying life, right? And then over here, got a nice sized mudroom. So you've got some built-ins, lockers, room for shoes. And then this door here goes to the 2-car garage that is currently occupied, so we're not gonna necessarily peek in there. But before we check out the rest of the main level, I wanted to show you, this is the door that I was talking about when we were in the courtyard. So just another view. I like this setup. I think that having the 3-car perpendicular to the 2-car on this side, I just prefer that configuration. Honestly, I like the space above the garage. What would you use that space for? Drop a comment, let me know. I'm using it probably as a recording studio and office. Okay, let's go and take a look at the primary suite. So on the way to the primary suite is the half bathroom. Got this floating vanity, some built-in fixtures, sconces with the mirror. I like that fixture. And then you also have space for an elevator. So this goes down into the basement, goes up to the 2nd floor. And if you wanted to have an elevator put in, you could. And then over here is the entrance to the primary suite. Now, I would like to specify that this home has 2 owner suites. So there's another one upstairs. This is the one on the main level. As a reminder, the closets are purposely left undone so that whoever purchases this home can get exactly what they want. So you definitely have builders that will finish out these spaces. When they put the house on the market, it's already done. Loudermilk, because of their design arm, they leave them blank, and people buying their homes, they have an opportunity to customize it according to their needs and wants. See again with the ambient visual comfort lighting. Nice picture window. Good sized water closet. And these are huge vanities. So they're separated. Really great size. That was one closet that we saw. There's another one here that we're going to peek into in a moment. I'm going to quickly show you this huge shower. So we got the frameless glass. Everything's tile. And you've got a mix of shower heads and fixtures on that side. You've got your rainfall. And then you've got another one over there with a bench. So it's a good sized shower. And that opens up into this closet space over here. So between the two, and you can build, I mean, especially with the tall ceilings, really, really nice space in here. Would I have liked to have seen what they would have built? Absolutely. But I understand their philosophy of allowing people who buy their homes to get exactly what they want through the design process. So as you can see, it's got its own private laundry. It's convenient. If you notice how tall the ceilings are, we're looking at 12-foot ceilings everywhere. So that's the primary bathroom. And then over here, we've got the primary bedroom. Lots of windows. Have another view of the outdoor living. Great fireplace that kind of anchors the space together. And of course, you've got a door there that'll go to the covered veranda. We'll check that space out in a little bit. So now the question is up or down next, and I think I'm going to take you up. Okay. So we've got a nice landing up here. Got the hardwoods that continue throughout the hallway. Just a look at the chandelier and down to the foyer. And then we're greeted with this space. This huge, huge loft. You see the 12-foot ceilings on this floor too? Over here we have laundry for the upstairs bedrooms. It's a decent size. And then the closet is over here. It's a really good sized closet. It has its own private ensuite bathroom. And then you had the elevator. This is where it would arrive. Here's that second owner's suite. So you've got a closet here. A little smaller. Across from it, another similar closet, similar size closet here. Bathroom. Similar setup to the one downstairs. And then the vanities are smaller. Still a good size though. And you have extra storage on either side, and then the shower. So the shower is also very similar. Same number of fixtures. Just a little smaller, it feels like. So rather than have the vanities come all the way out, they built these two closets on either side. So you can have linens in here, use them for storage. And here is the bedroom. Now from up here, you've got a great view of that outdoor living. No fireplace here, but you've got big spaces on either side if you wanted to put built-ins in. And then when I showed you just how hot it was in the garage attic, let me show you this attic here. With how tall the ceilings are, you don't have pull down stairs, right? You need a dedicated staircase to get up here. And this is huge. And it's nice and cool up here. There's spray foam insulation everywhere, cathedral ceilings. It continues. And it's so comfortable up here. So, telling you, spray foam insulation makes a world of difference in terms of energy efficiency and keeping your house nice and cool. Because if it's this cool in the attic, I mean, you can only imagine what the rest of the house is going to be like, right? I know not everybody would show you this space. I think it's pretty cool. And I know there are some of you who appreciate seeing those spaces. Let me show you the rest of this level, and then we're going to check out probably the basement, and then I'll show you the outdoor living. It's a long hallway. Got this huge space. So there's no closet in this space. Could be like a TV room or a game room or something. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're using this space for. And you've got this bedroom. Now this bedroom has a surprise. Walk-in closet. Got your ensuite bathroom right here. Tub shower combo, tiled to the ceiling. And then what would normally be unfinished attic space, they went ahead and they finished it. So it takes a couple steps down. And then over the garage, you got this cool space. Yeah, what do you think? I like that they finished it. But it, in my view, makes this bedroom that much more interesting. Maybe if you've got a couple different people that are competing for it, see who gets it, right? Nice extra space. And over here, we've got another bedroom. You can see, I mean, this is a huge bedroom. Huge. So walk-in closet on this side. This one's definitely bigger than the one that we just came from. Nice view of the courtyard. And then it's private ensuite bathroom over here. So these secondary bathrooms have the tub showers. All right, let's go check out the basement and then we'll check out the outdoor living. So as we head into the basement, if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification button. I'll let you know every time that I release a tour. Every Tuesday at 4 p.m. is a given, but every once in a while I've got a bonus video for you. If you do choose to subscribe, thank you. I appreciate your support. So as you can see, the landing here is finished. The rest of the basement is not. So as a reminder, Loudermilk Custom Homes, through their design arm, Loudermilk Designs, they can finish all of the space for you. Whoever buys the house has an opportunity to work with them and have it finished however they want. But it's framed, it's stubbed. All it takes is someone's vision. And if you need help with that vision, hey, they can help. Mechanical closet on this side. Now there is something cool down here. So I'm going to show that to you right now. Check out this feature. So if you're going to use this side as the social space, nice daylight that comes in, you've got this wall of windows with a sliding glass door. So these don't collapse into the wall. So they'll open, 2/3 of the way, but you've got this covered patio and it'd be very easy to have a path that goes up to the pool area. So I thought this was a neat feature. It's already wired there for speakers. You got the lights and the ceiling fan. The rest of it just needs your imagination or Loudermilk Designs. Okay, let's go take a look at the outdoor living. Man, I love that wall of windows, sliding glass door. It's a 20-foot sliding glass door that will completely disappear into the wall. I'm gonna show you guys that in a moment. Now I said I would demonstrate how these doors fold into the wall because it's a pocket door system, unlike what we saw in the basement, which will open 2/3 of the way. This will open and fold all the way. So look at how amazing this is. Now, today, trust me, is not the day to open all of this up, not with how hot it is. It's 95, something crazy like that. But in the colder months, you have all of that fresh air that comes into the space. And I think it's a really cool feature. How do you like the sliding door? Drop a comment, let me know your thoughts.
A few moments later.
The joys of shooting video. Look at that. Now what's really nice about this is when you have a covered veranda like this, then you're shielded from the elements. Now not only is this a really nice saltwater heated pool, but it's got its own rainfall feature. Look at that, isn't that cool? All kidding aside, when it rains, you have the ability to come out here, enjoy it if you're the type of person that loves just the calm that thunderstorms bring. You are away from the elements under here, but you still get to enjoy. Actually, I think that that's quite the sight. Got an open concept cabana. Take a look at that in a moment as well. Cool feature for those who like to lounge around the pool and put your little sun chairs on this little deck here. And it's got a built-in hot tub with a nice little waterfall feature there. Pretty cool. And this cabana This is an awesome space as well. Fire pit, that fire is going. Right above the fire pit in the back, room for another TV. And you've got this built-in grill, lots of countertop space. Looks like a granite countertop of some kind of stone at the very least. It's I think a good sized yard. It's nice and fenced in. View back to the house. That space that I was talking about in the basement, you can see right there. I think it would make sense to build a path that would go this way and find a way to connect up here, right? Now, in addition to that, this outdoor space also has a bathroom. And it's not just a half bath. Let me show it to you. So we've got a full bathroom right here. So you're never having to go inside with wet clothes or salt. You can just use the pool, have fun, and then come rinse it all off before you go inside. And then on the opposite side, you have a little storage room. Of course, if you have a shower there, you need a water heater. So, good spot for pool equipment. And I think it's a nice little cabana. So if you're gonna go watch more property tours, I've got a great one you're not gonna wanna miss. Before that, if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification button. I release these type of brand new construction tours every single week on Tuesdays. Would love to have you be a part of our YouTube family. As always, I'm Terence Richardson, your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty. And if you'd like my help to buy or sell real estate anywhere in Metro Atlanta, or maybe you need to be connected with a great agent in your area, I can definitely help with both of those things if you visit this website here to contact me. Now that tour that I was promising, it's this one right here. Absolutely stunning, don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. This house was built for entertaining. Between the amazing open concept floor plan, the incredible outdoor living, and the wonderfully finished basement, this house is an entertainer's dream. Property tour coming up right now. All right, let's get started with the property tour, shall we? So here we are in Owens Mill. We're taking a look at 126 Owens Mill. This is a beautiful property. It's in the cul-de-sac. So the neighbor's house is currently being built. After that's done, they're done on this side. There's really only one other home in this phase of Owens Mill that's being built, and it's over there. I'm not sure if you can see where the people are walking the dog, but that's lot number 8. That would be the last one. So the fact that this is on the cul-de-sac, once it's built, it's gonna be nice and quiet on this side. Now the lot is gently sloped, and I say gently because it really isn't much of a slope at all. It's got the nice circular driveway, 3-car garage at the top here, nice big driveway. So on the left, you got the 2-car garage, nice epoxy floors, as we'll see when we step inside here in a moment. And that 3rd-car garage, it's oversized. So you can easily park a Suburban, something similar, you know? You drive a Yukon XL, Expedition, whatever it might be, it'll fit comfortably in that spot. And then you have room on the side for additional parking as well. Now the backyard's incredible. We'll take a look at that in a moment. I'm gonna take you inside. You can see the wood, not the wood, I'm sorry, the stone accent on the front of the house. So the nice stone dominates the front of this property. You've got a copper roof there over the front porch. So this has really nice street presence, looks really good. And of course, you've got these massive 8-foot steel doors. So take a look at the front porch. We've got this stone is Pennsylvania bluestone. It's the same stone that's around the decking around the pool that we'll see here in a bit. I just wanted to quickly show you the side yard because it's a huge space. So while the backyard is dominated by the pool, look at all the space that you've got right here on the side. Now, yes, there is a retaining wall, but that's what helps the property be completely flat in the back and nearly flat in the front. So it's a good sized covered front porch, as you can see. Let's step inside. Love this massive 8-foot steel door. It's really heavy. And here's the entrance foyer. I also like wider entrance foyers like this. There's a bunch of different things that you could do. Console table there if you want in that corner there, but it works. And then this home has a lighter color palette. So you'll see with the lighter wood floors, these are a white oak. And then you've got white oak beams here as well. And then the fixtures will all be lighter as well. And then it contrasts with the railing and the windows and the doors, which are that dark steel, iron, whatever that material might be specifically. And then just so that you know, this home is 95% of the way to there. It's brand new construction. I got early access to come show it, but there's a couple things that I'll point out that still need to be done, starting with some of the touch-up work in this office. I'm going to show it to you anyways. So here's the office space. Nice fixture, fireplace. So you can see there's still a little bit of work to be done there. No big deal. That'll get done very, very soon. And then across from this space is a huge, huge dining room. So you could put a really big table in this space. Seating for 12 plus easily in this space, like the accent wall in the back. And then just taking a quick look back at the front door, like that they put another beam right at the top of the door there. So on the main level, you're looking at 10-foot ceilings. So let's take a quick look over here at the main level. So I mentioned it's an entertainer's dream, and you'll see exactly why. So this floor plan is nice and open. So you've got the wall of windows. So wall of windows here that leads outside to a really amazing outdoor space. Wall of windows in the breakfast nook, which honestly could be, that breakfast space is bigger than a lot of dining rooms. So it's a good space. You can fit a good sized table there as well. Kitchen has a massive oversized island. You've got the two tones. So you've got the lighter cabinets, as you can see. The island's got this nice wood, similar to the floor, but just a little different. Lots of storage. They've got a $48,000 appliance package in this home. So a lot of it is heavy duty KitchenAid, which you'll see here in a moment. We've got the dishwasher, oversized farmhouse ceramic sink. Look at how big that sink is. It's a big, big sink. And then you've got this massive range. For all of my pot filler people, there are a lot of you, this house here has a pot filler. So if you like having a pot filler or you have one and you think it's the coolest thing ever, drop a comment and let me know. Every video where we do a tour like this and the home doesn't have the pot filler, I get comments, hey, there should be a pot filler. I don't disagree. It's a quick thing to add, super useful, and this builder added it, so it looks really good. So you've got some nice storage. Oversized vent hood. Some nice lights up there. Backsplash is really cool. Love the hex pattern. And then show you what's back there in a moment. Let's finish looking at the kitchen. Really good sized refrigerator. So KitchenAid, freezer on this side, of course. And check this out. It has a Sub-Zero wine refrigerator. It's a really big size. So we're talking about this home being an entertainer's dream, right? Well, if you have a wine collection, people tend to find their way to you. And inside of these doors is a good sized hidden pantry. Hidden no more. Let's take a look. All right. So, pantry has nice built-in shelves. You won't find any wire shelving in this property. Not here, not in any of the bedrooms. So nice touch. Also, a little detail, I appreciate this so much. With the nice wood floors, look at the returns and registers. They're also wood. So nice little touch, blends in better. If you enjoy these property tours, consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another one. So back here you've got a mudroom. You have access to your different garages. So we'll take a look at the 2-car garage. Mentioned that it has the epoxy floor, so they did a great job with that. Looks really good. So it's a standard size garage, nice and finished. Here's another look at the mudroom. The bench, hooks for hanging things. On this side you have a guest bathroom. Again, nice work. So you'll see that the house, they're giving people an opportunity to pick their own mirrors. It's just something they do because people like to go custom, they like their own tastes. Check out this vanity. Look at the pattern that you've got there. What do you call that, scalloping? Nice vanity. Across. Now this is gonna have stuff. Mention that they're finishing work. I'm still gonna show it to you, but this is big enough for a Suburban. You can see they're finishing some of the millwork. Now the countertops in the kitchen, I forgot to mention, but they're quartz. All right. Decisions. Let's go outside next. Look at that wall of windows. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So we've got more of that Pennsylvania bluestone. It's everywhere. So you've got it in the front of the property, you've got it in the back. It surrounds the pool, which is absolutely gorgeous. You've got these massive cedar beams. Great coverage space. Check out this outdoor kitchen. So there's a vent hood that's gonna get installed there. They're not quite there yet. But you've got a refrigerator, you've got a blaze gas grill, side burners to keep stuff warm. And then, check this out. Talking about entertaining, what's cooler than rolling up a see-through garage door and serving a beverage of your choice? What would you serve out here? So you've got some refrigerators, some dishwashers, ice maker. This space has its own cooling up there. Check out the view to the pool. So if this is your house, what are you serving guests? Let me know. Now I would add some shelving, of course, but you have possibilities. A couple stools there for people who want to get out of the sun while others enjoy the pool. Now this pool has a hot tub, jetted tub right over here. It's got these cool little benches here too, so you can have people hanging out on this side. And then you've got people sitting right here speaking with them. Or maybe you're just sitting here because you want to check out the horses. Now, unfortunately, right now, I don't see them. But between where you see the wrought iron fence or the steel fence, whatever that might be, you might not be able to see it, but there's another fence back there. And that buffer, basically where you see all of the pine needles, that is a conservation area. It can never be built on. So if ever that piece of land were to be sold, then they'd have a buffer on their side, probably at the back of their properties, but at least you'd have this tree line that would persist forever. So it's kind of cool. You see how the backyard is? Nice fire pit, plenty of room to have some nice Adirondack chairs or whatever you might find comfortable. And here's another cool feature. So you're enjoying the pool, you need to basically use the restroom, or time to get out of the pool and you want to wash off before going inside. You don't have to track all of that into the house. Check this space out. You've got a bathroom that's only accessible to the outside backyard right here. It's got a really good sized shower, actually. Got the penny tile surround, mix of subway and penny. Good sized bench. It's a good sized shower for it being an outdoor shower. So little touches, they still have to put the fixtures here. They're almost there. What do you think of this outdoor bathroom? Drop a comment. Let me know if you think that this is a smart use of the space. And if you're taking a look at how it's all set up, that's attached to the garage portion, right? Garage is on the front there, and then on the back side, you've got this great space. So this is the incredible outdoor living that I was talking to you about. I would spend all of my time out here. It's hot. We have a heat advisory going on in Georgia right now, and I'd still spend all my time by the pool. I mean, that's where you'd want to be. All right, let's continue with the tour. Oh yeah, that's some nice cold air. All right, so we're gonna go, you know what, I'm gonna leave the basement to last. I'm telling you, it's a really nice finished basement, but we're gonna end there. I'm gonna show you the first of 2 owner suites. So honestly, it's got 2 primary suites. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you feel like this is the primary suite? Or in a moment, I'll show you the owner suite upstairs. Said it before, but which is the primary suite? So it's a decent size. It would help if the property had some furniture to give you an idea of the scale. I'm telling you, it's a good sized room. And then this closet is awesome. So you've got this walk-in closet here. Check out how high the built-ins go. 10-foot ceilings, and those go almost all the way to the top. So you've got your hookup here for washer and dryer. You're never having to go up or down stairs with clothes. Now, one thing that's not in yet, and I wish it were, but it's not, in the bathroom, the standalone tubs are missing. Those are coming in. So when I show you the space, know that they will be here at some point. But this is an advanced preview of the house, and we're 95% done. So dual vanities, quartz countertops, we've got a water closet there, some nice built-ins on this side. So linen closet. You have your shower here. Got a bench back there, large tile, mix of different kind of fixtures. And then future tub right here. Okay, I'm gonna take you upstairs next. All right, so let's start on this side. Good sized little hallway. Not sure exactly how I would use this space, but you've got an outlet there, so you could have like a little reading area maybe. So we've got a bedroom on this side here. See, the tall ceilings continue. It's got its own private ensuite bathroom. some flavor for the shower. It's more of a matte color, kinda, sorta. For the tile, it's a little bit more muted, it's not glossy. And you see a little bit of a reflection there. Maybe we'll call it satin. Linen closet on that side. And then here, it's a good sized closet. So these secondary bedrooms are gonna have good sized closets, which is really nice. How many homes have you seen where the secondary closets are just mini? So good size. We'll check out the bedroom across the way. So this gets the afternoon glow. This time of the day, the sun's just over the trees. Late afternoon, midsummer. Again with the private ensuite, like the tile floor. Got like a chevron pattern. Vanity. Different kind of motif to the shower. So they all have their own personality. And then again, a really nice size walk-in closet. All right, onwards. Now, I didn't mention it at the beginning of the video, but this house has a phenomenal laundry room up here. I'm gonna show that to you in just a moment. Oh, no, you can't see it just yet. So closet, linen closet. Here is another bedroom. All good sized bedrooms. It's bathroom. And then here, this is tub shower combo. And we cap it off with a nice walk-in closet. So, see what I mean? All of the secondary bedrooms have really nice walk-in closets. Let's take a look at this oversized laundry room, and then we'll take a look at the other primary suite, owner suite, master bedroom, whatever you want to call it. Check this out. So tile floor. You have an array of storage on this wall. It's a huge array. Black cabinets. And then on this side, got more. So for those who've been with me for a while, this floor plan is very similar, if not the exact same plan as what I had featured previously in Owens Mill. The elevation's different in the front. They did a couple things different downstairs. You know, obviously the colors are different, but it's still this same nice oversized laundry room. Now, if you're new or you didn't have a chance to comment last time, let me know how you would use this space here. So obviously on that side, you're putting your washer and dryer. Got room for whatever you might need in this space. But are you doing potential arts and crafts there? Is it a homework station? Drop a comment, let me know how you would use that space. Let's take a look at the second owner suite. All right, so immediately I like the accent wall. It's got tall ceilings, and then the tray gives it even more depth. And then check out this walk-in closet. So this one has an island. Now the island doesn't have a countertop just yet. That's coming in soon. It will most likely be a quartz countertop. And because laundry is right across the way, of course, there's no laundry connections in this space. But I feel like this is a bigger closet, like there's more to it. Could just be, I don't know. That's my thought. Just, it feels like there's more storage here. So good space. Let's check out the bathroom. Okay, so here, got a much larger, well, it's separated. I think that's the big difference, right? But it's a larger set of vanities. Got storage in the middle. Got these beautiful oversized tile pieces on the floor. Standalone tub will be there at some point. The shower is exactly the same size as the one downstairs in that primary suite. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. We've got double benches in here. Bench on that side. Bench on this side, double fixtures. And then 2 water closets, also known as relationship savers. So you've got one there and another one here. All right, now that you've seen the 2 owner suites, which is the primary suite? Would that be the one downstairs or this one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, hopefully you're still with me because this basement is worth sticking around for. All right, finished basement. Not too many builders go through the trouble of finishing the basement. In this property, Steve Powell did. Looks great. So along with the entertainer's mentality, right? Entertainer's dream. This house downstairs continues that theme. So you got options. This could be a great space for a pool table. I mentioned the side yard. Let's step out real quick. I'm going to show you just how much space is back here. Okay, so you've got different units here. And check that out. Nice and flat. So there's plenty of room to throw a ball, kick a soccer ball, whatever you might want to do back there. Put up a trampoline, swing set, not be worried about being too close to the pool. I'm going to show you the utility room real quick. So you've got some unfinished space here. This would be a fantastic storage room. You've got the electrical service that comes in there. And then your furnaces can be serviced on this side here. You got your double water heaters. So yeah, great little space for storage, potentially a workshop. All right, let me show you the rest of the basement, then you can give me your thoughts on which rooms would be used for what. Let's call this room 1. For me, room 1 would be a good spot for a pool table. What would room 1 be for you? Don't comment yet, wait to see the rest of the basement. And obviously you're putting a TV up on that wall. Now, over here, big open space, little wet bar. Could potentially add a microwave if you wanted to warm up some snacks. Room for refrigerator. Got a bathroom over here. So half bath here. This is just storage underneath the steps. And then this is the second to last room. So we'll call this room, we'll call it, if this is room number 1 over there, we'll call this space number 2. I'm not sure what I would do there. Room number 3 kind of looks like some kind of an event hall. It's kind of cool. But what would you use the space for? Drop a comment and let me know. Would this be the pool table room or do you want it with the window? Would this be a good, maybe a movie room? Because there are no windows at all, so it'd be a nice pitch dark so that you're seeing whatever you're playing in the best light. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. Huge closet, extra storage. It'd be very easy to swap out that light, put up a projector, or, you know, 80, 90, 100-inch TV on the wall over there. Okay, we're not done. There's a bedroom down here. So this space here is the 6th bedroom. Lots of light. It has its own access to the backyard right here. Closet, not an afterthought. They completely finished it as well. And it has its own bathroom. Lots of storage, different theme for the shower and floor. So not an afterthought, looks really good. Isn't this a beautiful house? Do me a favor, if you're still watching, drop a comment below with what your favorite feature of this property is. For me, outdoor living, of course. Beautiful pool, love it. As always, I'm Terence Richardson. I'm your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty. If you'd like my help to buy or sell real estate anywhere in Metro Atlanta, or maybe you need to be connected with a great agent in your area, feel free to visit this website right here. Happy to help. This is going to be a really good one. Welcome to another new construction property tour. Today I'm in Sandy Springs, Georgia, inside the perimeter in beautiful Chastain Park, and we're taking a look at this beautiful, luxurious new construction property that's been well appointed from top to bottom with high-end finishes and features everywhere. From the kitchen to the open floor plan to the outdoor living and the amazing basement. You're going to want to stick around to see this property. It's absolutely stunning. Property tour coming up right now. All right, let's get started with the property tour, shall we? This is a beautiful, beautiful home. So as I mentioned, we're in Sandy Springs. As you can see, this street is full of other luxurious, newer built or new construction homes. So it definitely won't stick out like a sore thumb in a neighborhood where they build these and it's infill. So you might have a beautiful multi-million-dollar house like this beside a four-side brick ranch, not here. So it's got a commanding street presence. Looks really good, as you can see. Nice flat driveway, 3-car garage with the 1 detached there. Love the combination of brick with the hardy. The dark paint looks really, really sharp on this property. And everything about this property makes a statement. So it's a really nice entrance foyer, as you'll see. Large 2-story entry. When you come in, the staircase here is a statement piece as well. Right off of the foyer, you've got the dining room. Beautiful accent on the ceiling, crossed beams. Lots of windows, floor to ceiling windows. And then right off of the dining room is a little butler's pantry with a wine refrigerator. You got room for a little buffet or something on that side. I'm going to show you the office on this side over here. Nice little accent wall. Light fixture's cool. Perfect size for an office. So you've got the white oak wood floors throughout the entire property. Now this property features an elevator. So don't have access to it today, but all 3 floors, the upstairs, that we're gonna see in a little bit, all the way down into the basement, the landing down there have access to this elevator. Got a powder room right here for guests. If you enjoy these property tours, consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another one. And look at this, it opens up into the great room. And with all the windows, there's lots of natural light that comes into this property. Take a look at the built-ins on either side of the fireplace, they look really good. And then check out the ceiling. Another beautiful accent. And this all opens up to an incredible kitchen. Hey, real quick, if you have a property to sell anywhere in Metro Atlanta and you want help maximizing its exposure so that you can get the best possible price, feel free to contact me. We'd love to have a consultation with you about how I can help you do exactly just that. All my contact information is in the description below. Would love to hear from you. All right, back to the tour. So the kitchen features a range of heavy-duty Gen Air appliances. Take a look at this paneled refrigerator. When you open it, this model sings to you. So side-by-side refrigerator here. Soft close. And then on this side, you've got the freezer, which is also extremely happy to have you open the door and it'll sing to you as well. Love all the earthy tones in the house. Did a good choice with the color combinations. Woods come back. I'm really happy that woods come back. It looks really good. Got the tile backsplash, lots of storage. And then we've got a keeping room right here. Again, with a ton of windows. It's nice and open. So if you love entertaining, this is a fantastic house to do it in. Lots and lots of room for people to gather, have a party, family gathering, whatever it is you might want to do. Now the outside is also a fantastic place to relax, have friends over. Check out this outdoor dining. So you've got a refrigerator there, it's a Coyote grill, vent hood. Got the fireplace, perfect spot for a TV, put a big table over here, and you've got your own pool. You've got a jetted tub on this side, and then look at the infinity edge there. It's not the world's biggest pool, but on this slot it fits perfectly. Great place to cool down in the hot Georgia summers. This is what the backyard looks like. So you can see there's a slope to the backyard. It's not the biggest backyard for playing sports and whatnot if you have kids, but there's still a little bit of a room down there. Wait until you see the basement. I mean, the basement is a one of a kind. Now, it's not a finished space, as I had mentioned, but you're gonna wanna see it. It's got a unique feature, let's just put it that way. Blank canvas. We'll end with the basement. You'll wanna stick around and take a look at it. Now, right off of the kitchen, say you're outside enjoying the pool, you're enjoying the outdoors, you wanna run in and use the restroom, you don't have to do that inside the house, tracking a whole bunch of dirt, because right here, you have a full bathroom with a nice sized shower. So you can wash all of that day's fun off, best way of putting it, right? Without having to track anything inside. And then when you finally go inside, it's clean. All right, I'm going to take you back inside. I want to show you another part of the kitchen that I think is pretty cool. Okay, that door right there leads to a prep kitchen. Let me show you. So the door swings in and out, depending on how you want to go. It's a nice heavy iron door. And what do you have in the prep kitchen? You have another oven, microwave convection right there, dishwashers, and another sink. Lots of cabinetry. Why don't you drop a comment and let me know what you think about the prep kitchen? Is that a space that you would see yourself using? And you've got this here. Like I said, I mean, I think it's a great house for entertaining. The extra space could definitely come in handy for prepping food for guests. Now you've got a mudroom here, set of closets, and then you've got a 2-car garage on this side. And you have a detached garage on that side. But I'm gonna take you, should I show you the primary suite now? Or should we watch it later on in the video? I think I'll show it to you now. And then we'll go upstairs and we'll finish in the basement. Yeah, let's do that. So this is the primary suite. Lots of light, big windows again, beautiful hardwoods. Check out these corners, how they're rounded. Lots of detail in the house, looks really good. Got the rounded corner there. And then this primary bathroom is really nice. So you've got your standalone tub, gigantic walk-in shower, frameless glass, 2 sets of fixtures, and then your double vanities appear to be floating. They're reusing that same wood with the custom cabinetry that the kitchen has. Now there are 2 sets of closets, and this primary suite has 2 water closets, as you saw. In addition, it's got its own private laundry. That's what this space is right here. So there's room for stackable washer dryer right there. Lots of cabinet space for storage for whatever you might need, hanging up closed there. Let's take a look at the walk-in closet number 1. Everything's nice and lit, lots and lots of storage. Yeah. So this is a good one. The next one, the other closet rather, is pretty big as well. And it's over here. Lots of different nooks and crannies for filling with all of your prized possessions. Shoe racks here. Everything obviously is nice and soft close. Both the closets have their own mirrors. There's an extra little makeup station here. I like the detail. I mean, they did a really good job. You would expect that in this price range. Sometimes you see properties that don't have this. Take a look at the ceiling above the shower there. Nice little touch. All right, we are gonna go upstairs. Might be a little bit noisy. They're in the process of replacing some of the glass panels up there. So up here we've got 4 more bedrooms. We'll start on this side here. Now every bedroom has its own ensuite and walk-in closet. This is one of the few that has a tub shower combo. And for being secondary bedrooms, they all have good sized walk-in closets with custom storage. Got the beautiful hardwood floors throughout upstairs as well. No carpet in this house. So here's a little loft area, little flex space. How would you use this space? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear what your thoughts are. Closet here. Look how long this hallway is. It just goes and goes and goes. Here's bedroom number 3. On this side, we've got the walk-in closet. And then over here, the bathroom. Good size shower. Everything is nice and tiled. Now, on the way to the other bedrooms, we've got this bonus room. This bonus room would be a fantastic media room, game room, you name it. It's a really big space. You've got the French doors. See how high up we are here? This is really a castle on a hill. All right, maybe they're done with the noise over there. We're gonna try and go and see what that sounds like. So this is the elevator, by the way. And then here we've got a really large laundry room that services upstairs. Love the tile with the herringbone pattern. Check out all of the space we've got here. So washer, dryer, lots of room for folding, lots of storage. Got a good size sink on this side. It's a really nice laundry room. Here's where you've got access to the attic, and you've got more space in the laundry room. Upstairs electrical panels right there. I'm not 100% sure how I would use this space back here. I love it when you guys comment with your ideas. How would you use this space? Let me know. I have no idea. I'm not sure what I would do in that space. All right, let's take a look at the next bedroom. So as you can see, they're really good sizes. It's got the closet over there. It's got another bathroom over here. And we'll peek around the corner and take a look at the last bedroom, which is one of the larger ones as well. Feels bigger. And here's the bathroom for this one. got a slightly bigger walk-in closet than the other auxiliary bedrooms. Take a look at it. Okay. I'm going to take you downstairs next. Take a look at this 2-story foyer from up here. Such a big space, commanding presence, right? When you walk into the house, you've got this big space right here. Okay, let's go take a look at the basements. If you're enjoying the video so far, hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing, and hit that bell notification button. That way you'll never miss another property tour. I release new construction property tours every single Tuesday. So they finished the landing down here. This door here is to the elevator, which we don't have access to. Couple of different closets. Utility room. Not going to spend any more time than that here. Now this isn't even the best part of the basement, but I'm going to show it to you. So everything's ready to be finished. Wow, there's no echo here at all. It's really well insulated. I mean, you can see all the insulation, right? But you can see you've got access to the outside. Now I had mentioned that it's not the biggest yard. There's still a little bit of room there. Now, let's be honest, if you're buying a house like this, you're not buying it typically in this part of town for big yards. So if you're watching this from outside of Atlanta, this is in Chastain Park. The lots are very, very small, and it's very typical to have small yards as well. That's not why people choose to buy these homes. All right, let me show you this. This is the cool part of the basement. It's blank canvas. We've got to be careful going down because they don't have the steps in yet. Okay. I really want to know how you guys would use this space. Oh my goodness, look at that. How massive this is. So my initial thoughts, you could have a lot of different activity centers here, right? You could set up a basketball court down here, pickleball, indoor pickleball. Yeah, there's room for it here. Pickleball is all the rage right now, apparently. I've never played. Looks kind of fun, I guess. Easier tennis, maybe? Look at all the windows. And then on this side, that door just goes to the outside. There's not much out there. I'm going to show you quickly to satisfy your curiosity. But this is what it is on this side. Are you thinking about selling your home and you like these type of property tours that I do and you want that kind of exposure for your house? Let's have a conversation about how I can help you maximize your exposure to get you the best possible price for your property. Now, if you're looking to buy, my team and I can help you with that as well. Feel free to reach out. All of our contact information is below. 5271 Lake Forest Drive in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Today I'm taking you to beautiful Chastain Park, and we're taking a look at this absolutely exquisite masterpiece that was built by Loudermilk Custom Homes. It's exquisite from top to bottom. I'm Terence Richardson, your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty, and it's my absolute pleasure to show you this house. Property tour coming up right now. All right, let's get started with the property tour, shall we? So here we are at this magnificent estate home built by Loudermilk Custom Homes. Now this is a beautiful piece of property, starting with this long drive that connects Lake Forest all the way up to the house. Now this is a 3-acre parcel of land in the highly sought after Chastain Park in Sandy Springs, Georgia. And this property, as I mentioned, is built by Loudermilk Custom Homes. Loudermilk is known for building luxury houses right here in Atlanta. They build inside the perimeter, they build in Alpharetta, Milton. And when I say that this is a masterpiece, it is absolutely stunning. They've got a 9-point process for perfection as part of their building process. And they've been a pleasure to work with as they allow me to tour this beautiful home. So can't wait to show you the inside. So we're seeing 4-side brick. It's a modern transitional French style house, 8,609 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, and then it's got an unfinished basement. And in the unfinished basement, you're looking at another potential for 5,000 square feet. The mechanical room is finished down there. Everything else is an opportunity. Now, Loudermilk Custom Homes also has a division called Loudermilk Design. And so for something like the finished basement or unfinished basement, if somebody wanted to have it finished, they can do that. They can help you design it, and then the builder would finish it before you move in. So just think of it as a blank canvas when we take a look at the basement here in a little bit. This property also has an absolutely amazing backyard space. So you're gonna get a slight glimpse of it as we walk through this amazing entryway. So you've got these beautiful pavers. It took a crane to install this door. It's M-Tech, super massive steel door. Let's take a look at the inside. All right. So here is the inside of this beautiful property. First thing that you're going to notice, other than having these beautiful wood floors that extend throughout the entire home, are the 12-foot ceilings. So we've got 12-foot ceilings everywhere. Now on this side here, this space could be a good dining room. Now, Loudermilk prides itself on paying attention to the details. When you take a look at the quality of the finish for the drywall and sheetrock, it's a level 5 finish, which you would expect in this price range. It's an awesome trim package. You've got 10-inch baseboards with a cap. Looking back towards the massive entrance foyer, it's a grand entrance.
If you enjoy these property tours, consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another one.
And then you've got a room over here. To me, that screams piano. So if you have like a grand or a baby grand or something like that, I think this would be a fantastic music room, formal living. How might you use this space? Drop a comment below and let me know what you would use this space for. Like the light fixture. Then that opens up into this incredible space. So that's a 20-foot wide wall of windows, and they open up and hide completely. So we've seen homes where as you open up the wall, the last pane is where all of the other pieces of the glass slide into. And then you're stuck, it opens up 2/3 of the way basically. This opens up completely. So I'm going to show that to you here in just a moment. Got this huge fireplace, beautiful plaster surround. An opportunity for somebody to go with some custom shelving on either side. We'll check out the outside here in a little bit. It is absolutely stunning. Equally stunning is this amazing kitchen. So you've got, it's just massive, right? So I love the color palette. You've got the lighter woods, which are really in, with the lighter whites and grays, and 2 massive islands. Check that out. And these are all Bell custom cabinets, as you would expect. Floor to ceiling. These are 12-foot ceilings, as I mentioned, so the cabinets go all the way to the top. The appliance package is a combination of Wolf appliances. The refrigerator is Sub-Zero. So side by side, refrigerator, freezer. Comes with its own little Wolf coffee maker. Perfect little coffee bar right here. These are quartz countertops. You've got the nice high-end fixtures everywhere, and they're very unique looking. I love these pendant lights. Nice geometric shapes. Looks really good. I love the gold accent with the color palette that they've used. It's very tasteful. And check out the Wolf range over here and the massive vent hood. So you've got, I believe this is a 60-inch range. Nice backsplash. And all of that opens up into this space here. So sunroom, keeping room, with all the windows. Got a great view of the backyard. Also in the kitchen, you've got this space here. And you've got more refrigeration right here. So you've got this top unit, and you've got this bottom unit right here. Check out this wonderful covered veranda. So we've got this space here. I'll show you that more in a moment. This is a huge covered space. So we got the nice fans on the ceiling, can lights, built-in speakers. These are Belgard pavers. It wraps around this way. We're going to see that when we go back inside, but that's the primary suite on the main. We've got these French doors that open into a flex space, could be a good office. Lots and lots of space back here. And then check out the custom pool. Beautiful stonework. Got the hot tub. Right here. And this is a really nice pool. So you've got the waterfall feature there. On this side of the pool was built for putting lounge chairs in. Perfect place to stay cool while enjoying the sun, which is out right now in full force. And check out that wall. You got the fire pit up there. You've got and there's a lot of different fire accents. Let's go take a look at everything, get a closer look at it. So when you come up these stairs here, all stone, same type of pavers. Check out this fire pit. We got the fire pit, you have the cool water feature there on the wall. It's a nice accent. Fire and water, two of the natural elements that dominate this planet. It'd be nice if we could have a third element, the wind, come through right now because it's so hot. There's another view looking back towards the house. Those are really nice accents. You've got two of those. What do you think of the backyard? Drop a comment below, let me know. Are you more of a fire pit person or lounge by the pool? I know the fire pit right now, it's nice to look at. Be really great to use in the slightly cooler months here. Nonetheless, beautiful feature. And as you saw coming up to the house, you've got parking for 4 cars, multiple vehicles, right? Got the black wrought iron fence. Going to show you this space real quick and we'll continue on with the tour. So it's courtyard parking. You have to come through up the hill and then 2 cars on either side. Like the fact that it's covered that way if you're parking on that side, and weather isn't the greatest, you're not getting wet. You have a door for access to the inside on that side as well. Allow me to demonstrate exactly just how amazing this wall of windows is. So, on homes featured on this channel, beautiful, luxurious homes, you've got many houses with wall of windows. So this isn't necessarily new by any means. However, with most of those homes, they stop at the last panel, and that's kind of where things are. So whether you've got 3 panels, it opens 2/3 of the way. If you have 5, it opens up 80% of the way. With this house, however, these are pocket doors. These panes will completely hide right here into the wall, leaving you with a true wide open space. Now, I don't recommend having this open for very long in the summer, especially with this Georgia heat. All this cool air is going to escape and it's going to be processed to cool the house down. But in the springtime, wintertime, late fall, you don't have a lot of bugs. And having the ability to open up the window, the wall of windows like that is great. You'll have all that wonderful fresh air coming into the house. And then closing it is not for the faint of heart. This is actually pretty heavy. Just shows how massive these doors are. Okay, let me show you the rest of the main level. There's still a lot of house to see. So we've seen this kitchen, which is absolutely stunning. One thing I did not mention is that this house has a prep kitchen. So when you have a space as big as this, built for entertaining, probably the last thing you want to do, at least you have the option of not doing, is having, cooking and food and whatnot while your guests are here and being entertained. They're going to be entertained in that big space. So this home comes with its own prep kitchen right over here. So it's a fully functional kitchen in its own right. Got this big island in the middle. Tons of cabinet space. Perfect spot to prepare meals away from the crowd so that you can do what you do best, and that's entertain. Dishwasher on this side. So it's entirely possible you're using both spaces, no question. But as guests start to arrive, all of the final preparations can be done here. So over here, you got a mudroom with some built-in lockers. These are cool. So a set of 3. There's more storage up there. And we'll take a look at this garage. So both of them are the same. So beautiful epoxy floor. Plenty of room, 2-car garage. You've got the breezeway on that side that goes to the other detached garage. And right now, those are occupied. So let's continue with the tour. Got this space here. We have a storage closet, walk-in pantry. And then across from it, I had mentioned the door that goes to the courtyard right there. And we have our first bedroom. Nice tray. Got a view of the backyard. It has its own private ensuite bathroom right here. Nice frameless shower. Quartz countertop, tile surround. And a closet over here. So it's a smaller walk-in closet, but if you're using this as a guest room, don't have to have the biggest space. And I know that there's not shelving in there. As a reminder, Loudermilk Custom Homes, their Loudermilk design division, can custom design final spaces for everything. And it's something the builder can have added to the property. So we are going to wait to go up or down. I want to show you this space here first. So you've got this butler's pantry right behind the dining room. Nice leathered granite over here, looks really nice. Couple of Sub-Zero refrigerators for beverages, wet bar, nice little staging area. Okay, let's head down to this side of the property. So I mentioned it's a 6-bedroom, 6.5 bath. This is where the half bath is. So you've got the guest bathroom, or the bathroom, just a half bathroom basically, right here. And then French doors open up to this space here. This could be a fantastic office. And again, you've got the double doors that head out to the covered veranda and backyard. And then right beside this is the primary suite. So primary suite on the main level. Love the glow that comes into the property. Now I'll tell you what, these 12-foot ceilings can sometimes make a room look smaller than it is. This is a massive, massive primary suite. So I'm hoping that the camera does it justice. It may or it may not, because of how tall the ceilings are. Assuming you put the bed right here, this is what you're waking up to. So you've got a nice fireplace there. And when you peek to the right, beautiful view of your backyard. And of course, a door that goes out onto the covered back patio under the veranda. French doors open up to the primary bathroom. And this is a big space in its own right. So in here, you're looking at marble, not quartz. Love the wood vanities. They're good size. They've got 2 of them. They're nice and separated. The mirror sconces. Got the chandeliers. Nice little tray at the top. Again, continuity with the speakers, and smart home features. Huge, huge shower. Bench. We're going to have a number of different fixtures with the rainfall. It's a really good size. This is a really big tub. Hopefully you get an idea of the scale of that, but that's twice the size of tubs that we typically see in these properties. Water closet on that side. And you've got the other vanity over here. You have in-suite laundry on this side here. So you're never having to go up or down stairs with clothes. You can have your own washer dryer right in here. And then not one, but two closets. So these are ready to be finished. Somebody can work with Loudermilk Designs and put their dream closet together. That's just one. You've got a second one over here that is larger. You definitely have more wall space than the smaller one because of the window. Nonetheless, big space, ripe for finishing however your heart might desire. And then this door right here leads to a linen closet. What do you think of the primary suite? This feels like a grand primary suite to me. Do you think it was well done? What did they do well? Leave a comment below and let me know. Love reading your thoughts. And so far, how are you liking the house? As you're commenting on the primary suite, let me know what your general thoughts are of the property so far. What are you liking? What did they do really well? Now, we're gonna go upstairs next. Or down, up or down. Let's see here. Okay, so here, 3-story staircase. Nice chandelier at the top. And we're gonna go down first. So this portion is finished. Now this is a huge basement. It's unfinished. When you're taking a look at it, it's a blank canvas. And the builder is set up to help whoever buys the property. If they want to finish this space, the builder can finish it. And their design arm, Loudermilk Design, can help whomever design the finished basement of their dreams. So on this side, just taking a look at the plans, they have on here that this side here would be a wine cellar. This here could be a poker room, billiards room over here. They're calling this space in the back where the windows are a social area. You've got a door that goes to the backyard with some steps there. On this side, you've got some plumbing for a bathroom. This would be really good bedroom with its closet on this side. So the bedroom with the windows for some nice light. And then over here, this could be a nice gym. It's nice and cool down here. Perfect room, perfect spot for a home gym. You've got more plumbing that's been run to have a slightly more accessible bathroom right over here. Yeah. So you definitely have options. That gym could have its own little bathroom as well. Now, the mechanical room has been finished. Show this to you. Nice epoxy floor. Documents for a holder for mechanical documents. Massive furnaces and air handlers. Your electrical runs in over here. So it's a nice little touch. I think they did a good job finishing the space. Not every builder does. Okay, let's go upstairs next. Before we do, I'm just gonna peek into this side. There's more space over here. So to the right is where they were suggesting it be an unfinished wine cellar. And then this here, no windows, big good media room. So share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the basement. How would you configure it? Do you like the builder's suggestions? Okay, let's go all the way upstairs. Now up here we have got laundry room right here. So it's a good size. Lots of storage, nice sink in there. And then on this side over here, you've got another bedroom. So this is bedroom number 3. And the bedrooms up here do have carpet. They have also an awesome view of the front yard. So this is a really good sized bedroom. That door there opens to unfinished attic space. Large ensuite bathroom. They went with a tub shower combo for the secondary bedrooms up here, at least in this one. And it's a really good size walk-in. So same story, if you want to finish it out, you can, and they provide options to help you do so. And then here's bedroom number 4. It's one of the things that I love. I mean, it is 8,600 square feet, so you would expect the bedrooms to be a really good size. One of the builder's representatives, Alex, was talking about how this was his favorite bedroom, because of this space here. I tend to agree. I think it's a really cool spot. So in this space here, you've got 3 windows. Now this is not the closet. You've got a dedicated closet here. So bunch of windows. If I said 3, I meant 4. How would you use this space? So I think it'd be a good little homework area, little office with that much light coming in. It's a really great spot. Could be a good reading room, but if this is a bedroom, I think the office / desk homework area might make the most sense. Drop a comment below and let me know how you would use this space over there. And another tub shower combo. Tile goes all the way up to the ceiling, just as with the other. Good size vanity, tile floor, and a nice walk-in closet over here. Across the ways, bedroom number 5. Huge rooms. And this one here overlooks, I mean, they all have nice views of some kind. This one here overlooks the backyard and that incredible setup. So, good size walk-in. And then its own private ensuite. This one here has a shower instead of the tub shower combo. The frameless glass, bigger tile pieces go all the way up to the ceiling. Similar vanity, it's a good size. So we've got a linen closet over here. And then this rec room or loft is huge. Look at how big this space is. How would you use this space? Game room maybe? Big TV there. And then of course it has a view of the backyard as well. Now because of the size of the covered veranda, you don't really see the pool too much, but you do see the stone accents, fire pit, and the water wall feature. So over here, they're calling this an office. So they made it easy. The fixtures, if you have a desk, right? You're not having to run cables. Your desk is powered. It has a closet. I mean, if somebody were pressed and needed the space for an extra bedroom, I mean, this could be a bedroom, but it would be the smallest bedroom. And this space doesn't really do the home justice as a bedroom. So their designation as an office makes the most sense. It's well thought out, as I mentioned, with the electrical in the middle. You've got a hook up there for a TV. So, I mean, put the desk, probably have the desk up against in the middle here, sit against that back wall so that you can see the TV. Plenty of hookups, receptacles for different things. This is a storage room. So storage always comes at a premium. Here, this is a space that would be perfect to store whatever you might need, maybe seasonal items. Of course, you have a big basement for that as well, but I don't think I've ever met anybody say, you know what, this home has too much storage. And then this door here opens up to what might look like a closet. The interesting thing, and you may have already noticed that, drop a comment below if you already know what this is for. And if you aren't sure, on the main level and in the basement, you have the exact same footprint. It's for an elevator. So if somebody wanted to have an elevator service all 3 floors, they possibly could, and it would go into this space here. And then we're finishing with bedroom number 6. So big bedrooms. This one here has a tub shower combo. Different kind of tile that goes all the way up to the ceiling. And it's got a good walk-in closet right here. So what did you love best about this beautiful estate property? Drop a comment and let me know. As always, I'm Terence Richardson. I'm your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty. And if you'd like my help to buy or sell real estate anywhere in Metro Atlanta, or maybe you need to be connected with a great agent in your area, feel free to reach out by visiting this website right here. I'm happy to help. All right, let's get started with this property tour, shall we? So here we are at 230 Pebble Trail in beautiful Alpharetta, Georgia. And this is a neighborhood where old meets new, especially on Pebble Trail and Shady on the other side. You have older homes that get purchased, knocked down, and then they build these luxurious properties where old four-side brick ranches used to stand. So you can see the last couple of houses were like that. And then on this side here, the neighbor's home is currently going through that process as well. And 230 Pebble Trail was basically built in 2017. It's beautiful, as I mentioned, modern farmhouse, nice level driveway. And I love the picket fence that goes all the way around the front of the property. Looks really good, nice landscaping. They did a fantastic job with the wood accents. So the nice the posts on the front, cedar beams, those look really good. As you'll see, you definitely want to stick around to take a look at the outdoor living space. It's phenomenal. The master suite upstairs is beautiful as well. And there's a partially finished basement. So there's a lot to see on this tour. Let's take a look at how big this covered front porch is. It's massive. You've got the farmhouse fixtures. You're going to see a lot of that farmhouse slash industrial style fixture with the ceiling fans inside the house. They did a great job. Now this is a property that's lived in and it shows like a model home. This house is really beautiful, so I was excited to come and feature it. You'll see what I mean here when we step inside. There's a little pathway here that goes to the backyard. It's a fenced yard. Check out the vantage point of the front porch from this side. Not a small front porch, absolutely massive. So they've planted some nice trees here. Those are going to continue to grow, get bigger with age, provide more shade, more privacy. The homes across the street, those two have already sold. That one, as I mentioned, is under construction. The one to the right of the house is under construction. Those will be finished sooner rather than later. Let's step inside and take a look at the foyer. So this is a property that the owners designed themselves. It's not a property that was built and then they found it. Everything that you see here was built the way that it was by design. And this foyer is absolutely beautiful. So you've got tall ceilings, I believe they're 10 feet. Got double sets of French doors that lead out to the backyard. I'm gonna call it an oasis. For me, that's a backyard oasis. I'd spend all my time out there. I'm gonna show you that in just a little bit. But here you've got the massive set of staircases that go up and down. What you're seeing on the floors covers almost the entire property. And it's a beautiful pine. It's real wood. And then on this side, we've got 2 bedrooms. So we've got bedroom number 1 here. Bedroom number 1, as you can see, also has a set of French doors that lead to the outside living area. So you can see they're nice sized rooms. It's got a nice trim package. Millwork is really nice. We'll take a look at that bathroom in a moment. Now they're using this bedroom as an office, but absolutely can be a bedroom. It's got a closet. All you would have to do is add some shelving. Super easy to do, get it to look exactly the way that you want. But everybody needs an office. And with the amount of bedrooms and bathrooms in this house, they are using 2 of them as offices. Now, would you use these 2 rooms as bedrooms or would you use one as an office? Let me know in the comments below. Here is the first bathroom. Because you've got 2 potential bedrooms right here, obviously this is a full bathroom. Got the nice frameless shower right there with the penny tile. And a little bit of subway tile. Now the countertops in this home are a Carrara marble. It's an Italian marble and they look really good. All right, back through the entrance foyer. So basically this is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, over 7,500 square feet of finished space. And we're talking about 7568. So it's a massive, massive home. And other than the outside living, this space here is also pretty cool. So I'm going to give you a teaser here, but we're going to quickly take a look at this side here because it's got a wonderful laundry room / mudroom. So check this out. Got the nice tile floor. Look at the built-ins, side by side, washer dryer, oversized sink, lots of cabinetry. Got some shelving in there, mud area with some built-in lockers on this side. Isn't that cool? I mean, this is a page out of a magazine. That's how beautifully kept and decorated this home is. So kudos to the homeowners. They keep a very beautiful house. They've done a wonderful job with the staging. And this isn't staging apparently, this is just how they live. This is their taste. They have phenomenal taste. So this is a garage. I'm not gonna spend too much time in here, but as you can see, 2-car garage. There's some storage on the side over there. I know you wanna see the kitchen. Let's go check it out. Did I mention that there's a scullery / prep kitchen? Well, there is. Let me show it to you. So here's the kitchen. The centerpiece of the entire kitchen is the oversized island. As you can see, it's got plenty of seating. So this would be the focal gathering point in this home. This kitchen is absolutely beautiful. To this side here, you've got a breakfast nook. Check out that oversized fixture. Cool. And you've got these pendant lights that are really nice. Now the countertops in the kitchen are also that same Carrara marble. Love the wood accents. So we've got the white / I mean, they're off-white cabinets. Nice backsplash there. The wood floors, the warmth, nice green color. The teal ties in really well together. It's a good sized range. It's a Smeg vent hood.
If you enjoy these property tours, consider leaving a thumbs up, subscribing, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss another one.
And then over here is your little scullery or prep kitchen, whatever you want to call it. It's got your 2 dishwashers. Lots of extra coffee, or countertop space rather, for a nice little coffee bar there, where they keep their microwave. So no ovens or anything on this side, so you don't really have to worry about it getting too hot on this side. Extra storage. And then here is the view. So you've got the dining room in the middle. It's open concept. And that fits 10 people. You could put a bigger table there if you cared to. Got a little butler's pantry on this side. Like how it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Room for different wine bottles, whatever you might want to keep out there. What's your favorite red? Let me know in the comments below. Fireplace anchors the family room. Got these beautiful beams that go across the center. And then I mentioned it outside, but really like the fixtures. They're a little bit more of an industrial farmhouse look. So it's a nice metal, contrasts the nice warmer colors. What do you think of this open concept main level? Drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts, please. Would love to hear what you have to say. And then, so we're leaving a spot that's already a pretty cool spot. Like this open concept is nice. And then we step outside and you've got your very own backyard oasis. 2 easy steps down. Got a pool house. I'll show you that in a moment. This is a heated saltwater pool. Big space over here for alfresco dining. Love the lights for ambiance. More of those cool fans and fixtures in this part. It's L-shaped, nice and covered. So you can spend time out here whether it is sunny or raining. Why would you spend time outside when it's raining? I don't know. There's something just super relaxing about it. Love thunderstorms, and honestly, having all that rain come down, hitting the pool, I'd sit out here and I'd watch that. Maybe I'm weird. That's okay. Beautiful pool. Love the tiled deck all around it there. Let's go check out the pool house. So the pool house is 571 square feet. Room inside, there's a little entertaining space. There's a really nice bar. in so you don't have to go inside with wet feet, wet clothes, bathing suit, etc. There's also a bathroom in here with a shower. So first, we'll show you the bar area. They've got a cart there that can be wheeled out with all of the things that they might need around the pool. So you've got the speakers, you've got all of the cushions for the extra seating, sun chairs and whatnot. If you need to get out from the sun, you can come here and chill, play darts. It's got its own cooling. And then we're gonna step out this way real quick, but I wanna show you the view. Yeah. I own this house, I would spend all my time back here, no question. These windows open up if you wanted to pass through to the bar. And then here is that bathroom. So tile floor, it's a smaller bathroom. You don't need something super big out here. It's got a shower so you can rinse the salt water off before you go inside. And then of course, water closet there. Little bench for changing and whatnot. So it's a well thought out pool house. That's not it. In addition to all this, backyard keeps going. So we're gonna head down this way. Got these nice stone stairs. And it really feels nice and quiet back here. Got beautiful, tall, mature trees. And at the bottom here, it's a very functional backyard, nice and flat. Obviously, there's two different things out here for the kids. That's actually a cool playhouse up there. That's really cool, actually. Trampoline. That retaining wall would be a perfect spot for a garden on the inside. We'll show you that after. And then, fire pit over here. So, very cool space. And the whole backyard, as you can see, is fenced. And it's nice and flat. And you have a lot of shade thanks to these beautiful mature trees. Now, underneath the pool house in the back there, I'm not going to show it to you, but there's a little bit of storage. There's a door on that side. And yeah, I mean, the dirt ground, not super, super wide. It's basically as wide as what this is. So it's a little bit of storage. Now, this does have a partially finished basement. So you can see that the yard continues on this side. And there are two sets of double doors that come out this way. So that's the unfinished side. I'll show you that here in just a moment. But if you wanted to have a garden, I feel like this would be a good spot. Depending on the time of the day, you know, different things need different amounts of sun. We have stuff that needs a lot of sun, stuff that doesn't. I say that like I'm a pro at gardening. Every garden I've ever created or started has died off. My cucumbers turned orange. My tomatoes turned brown on the bottom. The only thing that I did not kill from the garden is eggplant. I'm not a huge eggplant kind of guy. I mean, eggplant parmesan once in a while if I have to, but that would never be my first choice. So don't take any gardening tips from me, okay? Let me show you the rest of this beautiful home. So how am I doing? Are you enjoying this tour so far? If so, hit that thumbs up. If you like these type of property tours, I release a new one every single Tuesday. So consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. I'd appreciate your support. That bell notification button lets you know every single time when there's a new video. So, up or down? I think this time we're gonna start with the basement. So let's do that. And I'm telling you, you're gonna wanna stick around for the primary suite. The master bedroom up there is very nice. So this is a partially finished basement. And I mentioned that the pine floors covered most of the property because down here they've got this nice carpet. So this is a theater room, could be a game room, rec room, whatever you might need. So this spot here, all finished. It's nice and cool down here. They have these great sliding barn doors. Love that wood. So let's go take a look at the upstairs. So I really like the wood floors. They continue up here and it opens up to this great loft space. Check this out. Nice open space. And then this side here, I forgot to show you guys in the laundry room, there's a laundry chute. So, I mean, really, you don't have to go downstairs with the clothes. You just send them on their way, right? And then on this side, we've got some more space. So you've got this big hallway and it opens up to 2 rooms. So this one here is genuinely an office. The space that's being used as an office downstairs is actually a bedroom, whereas this space here does not have closet. It's 100% a closet. So it's a smaller space, perfect for an office. It's got some nice built-ins there, as you can see. Cool light fixture. And then there's a huge bonus room over the garage on this side over here. So big space. Curls around the corner. You've got another workstation on that side. I'm going to show you the 2 bedrooms on this side, and then we're going to take a look at the primary suite. So 2 bedrooms. You've got this one here. There's a nice glow to it in the afternoon. Lots of light comes in this space. Of course, the paint colors help with the diffusion of light throughout the room. Love the fan and the bed matching, pulling out some of the colors. And it's got its own private ensuite bathroom. On this side, hex tile, nice little flower pattern. Got a frameless shower here. Tile surround. It's a good sized bedroom. It has a really nice view of the backyard. And then opposite it, it's another good sized bedroom. And the sun right now is pretty much above the house. Still have a good amount of natural light coming in on the front side. And then here, penny tile. Good sized bathroom. Another shower there. So they're 2 good sized rooms, right? Okay. I promised you a nice master suite. Let's go take a look. So I like how it's all separated because here, got a door that closes this hallway in. So bathroom on this side, we'll come back to that, but check out how big this bedroom is. Massive beams, big vaulted ceiling. It's a huge space. When I say it's a huge space, check out how big the area rug is. This is not a small master bedroom by any means. So shiplap accent on the ceiling, on this bump out here, downstairs in the family room, that's the fireplace. So TV obviously there instead of a fireplace in the master bedroom. And it has a partial view of the backyard. I'd say you can't really see the pool from up here. Let's check out the master bathroom. So I love how they make good use of these pocket doors. It's nice, looks like it's reclaimed wood. Not 100% sure on that, but sure looks like that. Again with the hex floor. So you've got 2 different walk-in closets. The wood floors there, water closet on this side. Got the nice accents, the shiplap, 2 different vanities. Beautiful wood. Huge oversized shower on this side. And you've got a clawfoot standalone tub. I believe that the feet on this are cast iron. Towel rack. And on this side, closet number 2. So they're good sizes. If you cared to add more, you could. So there's a little prep station on this side, but there's plenty of room to add more custom shelving and drawers and whatnot if you chose to. All right, be honest, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this amazing outdoor space. Obviously, I'm biased. I love this space. Special thanks today to Bianca and the Haven Group with Keller Williams for providing access to such an amazing property. If you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Terence Richardson. I'm your Atlanta realtor with eXp Realty. And if you'd like my help to buy or sell real estate anywhere in Metro Atlanta, or you'd like more information about this beautiful property, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is below. Want to watch more amazing property tours? Don't miss this video right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.